Tell me why we shouldn't kill you now. The Conclave is destroyed. Everyone who attended is dead. Except for you. Explain this.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I don't know what that is, or how it got there.
You're lying!
We need her, Cassandra.
So what happens now?
Do you remember what happened? How this began?
I remember... running. Things were chasing me, and then... a woman?
A woman?
She reached out to me, but then...
Go to the forward camp, Liliana. I will take her to the rift.
What did happen?
It will be easier to show you. It's a massive rift into the world of demons that grows larger with each passing hour. It's not the only such rift, just the largest. All were caused by the explosion at the Conclave.
An explosion can do that?
This one did. Unless we act, the breach may grow until it swallows the world. Each time the breach expands, your mark spreads, and it is killing you. It may be the key to stopping this, but there isn't much time.
I understand.
Then...
I'll do what I can. Whatever it takes.
They have decided your guilt. They need it. The people of Haven mourn our most holy, divine Justinia, head of the Chantry. The Conclave was hers. It was a chance for peace between mages and Templars. She brought their leaders together. Now they are dead. We lash out like the sky, but we must think beyond ourselves, as she did. Until the breach is sealed. There will be a trial. I can promise no more. Come. It is not far.
Where are you taking me?
Your mark must be tested on something smaller than the breach.
Blessed are the righteous. The light of the shadow.
Open the gate. We are heading into the valley. Pulses are coming faster now. The larger the breach grows, the more rifts appear, the more demons we face.
How did I survive the blast?
They said you stepped out of a rift, then fell unconscious. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was. Everything farther in the valley was laid waste, including the Temple of Sacred Ashes. I suppose you'll see soon enough. Stay behind me!
It's over.
Drop your weapon. Now!
Do you really think I need a staff to be dangerous?
Is that supposed to reassure me?
I haven't used my magic on you yet.
You're right. You don't need a staff, but you should have one. I cannot protect you. I should remember you agreed to come willingly. Take these potions. Maker knows what we will face.
Where are all your... soldiers?
At the forward camp, or fighting. We are on our own for now. There! Watch out! If we flank them, we may gain the advantage. Up on the hill. It attacks from a distance. getting close to the rift. You can hear the fighting.
Who's fighting?
You'll see soon. We must help them.
Quickly! Before more come through!
What did you do?
I did nothing. The credit is yours.
Okay, I think I did it right. Is that better?
Wait, okay, you got it. I can hear it now.
Yay! That's embarrassing.
I thought it was something you'd have to end the stream.
At least this is good for something.
Whatever magic
So everything I've been saying in the past, like, 2 streams I've done
I theorized the mark
on
might
Overwatch has been silent.
Oh,
That's good to know.
Seems I was correct.
Meaning
it's okay.
we could also close the breach itself.
Izzy,
Possibly. It
Yeah.
seems
it could be
the key to
way
possible-
worse because during my first couple of streams, I had my audio on, but I didn't realize you had to do the thing, share party audio. Like, when you go into party and you're in party settings, what's it called?
Serious question.
Technically, I'm a prisoner.
It,
I
Fuck,
brought you
hold
here
on.
to tell your story to the divine.
party
Clearly, that is
settings.
no longer
Oh, right, how it says,
Yes,
allow your voice to be shared.
lucky for you, considering current events.
I didn't realize that had to be on, so for my first, like, 10 or so streams, it was me, and I think that the only other person who had their mic audio on was, Sky. So it was just me and Sky talking to 2 or 3, ghosts at a time.
Now we go
That's
to
kinda
meet
funny.
Lorian.
You just hear large swaths of silence, and then one of us starts laughing.
Help is appreciated, Varric, but
That's kind of hilarious.
Lately, Seeker? Your soldiers aren't in
Because Royalty and Kenton were in the party as well, but again,
My name
no
is
audio.
Thomas, if there are to be introductions. I am pleased to see you still live.
He means I kept that mark from killing you.
So yeah, it could be a lot worse.
You seem to
I
know a
suppose.
great deal about it all.
unlike you, Solus is an apostate.
Technically, all mages and apostates, Cassandra.
Yeah,
My
Cassandra,
travels
no
have
need to
allowed
be
me
a
to
dick.
learn much of the faith, far beyond the experience of
I think that's
certain
Cassandra's whole
witches.
personality.
I came to offer
Dick
whatever
until
help
you're
I
her
could
friend.
with the breach. If it is not closed,
Fair enough.
we are all doomed, regardless of origin.
And what will you do once this is over?
One hopes those in power will remember who helped, and who did not. Cassandra, you should know, the magic involved here is unlike any I've seen. Your prisoner is a mage, but I find it difficult to imagine any mage having such power.
Understood. We must get to the forward camp quickly.
Well, Bianca's excited.
Oh, what do you think of Aminatu's new power instead of this weird? And also, I decided I had to have to be something kind of terrifying instead of just normal fire, because the first one I found was the purple flame manipulation. So I was looking through the other fire to see what was there, and I found the dark fire manipulation, which is honestly horrifying because it has none of the good of fire. Like I don't think you could cook anything with it. It's kind of like the Greek fire from Percy Jackson or napalm.
Yeah, that's not good.
So I decided that I had to have it be something that was still scary, which would explain the lion bat being scared of her. Because now it's not that she was subjected to Amina's power and is thus scared of original power, which was the, mass fear. Instead, it's, what's it called? Oh, she might have seen Amina burn somebody.
Fair enough.
I mean, how terrifying would that be if you saw somebody get covered in these semi-translucent black flames, and then just Amina's burning is a lot less like actual burning. It's a lot more like I just watched Cabin Fever. There was a word for it. Something necrosis. Which is just fancy word for burning of the rotting of the flesh.
Can we not talk about that, please?
Okay. Who do you think is your least favorite of everybody in Dragon Age? Because I already think you know mine.
Solus, right?
Yeah, fuck Solus. There'll only be one reason that you could ever make me actually really like Solus, and it would be if you made it so he self-sacrificed or something to save everyone. Then I probably wouldn't adore him. I'd probably hate him way less though.
Yeah, the life ward amulet's gonna be useful. Weapons.
So, I take it you're from the Free Marches. Oh. Accent. I'm from Kirkwall, but you're from further east, maybe?
But who's your least favorite?
Is this another kind of
I imagine it's probably Cassandra, Vivienne, or Solus.
I actually think Cassandra's pretty okay.
Okay.
Vivienne, I
thought you
play
might
with,
not
not play with, but I bring her in my party fairly frequently.
Hold on.
Because
We
she is
haven't got
strong.
further.
Yeah, but then again, I usually use Arwen, and she's a Knight Enchanter, so I don't really have
Are
a
you innocent?
use for her.
I don't remember what happened.
So I've
Well,
been
I mean,
leaving
she
her
does
behind.
still have some funny party dialogue. Unlike
Yeah.
Solus, who's mostly just variations
It's more
of
believable.
I'm a dick.
just oh, you don't understand this super obscure thing that only I know because I'm a fucking cuck who knows way too much about the Fade.
Ha! Ah, man. Yes, I'm in the right position again. You can't hit me, Wraith. You're hitting a tree.
Something I would never underestimate is the ability for an enemy in a video game to somehow hit you.
But I was hiding behind a tree, so I was safe.
She's resourceful, Seeker.
We will see for
Still,
ourselves
don't get
before
cocky.
camp. We're almost
You
there.
never know when something that's like half a mile away is going to turn out to have like a mortar shell attack.
Okay,
A
I'll
funny
be
story about
careful.
that. I can't remember what game it was. I think it was it was Fallout 4.
We must seal it. Quickly!
It was one of the first times I played it. I was super low leveled, and I wasn't used to enemies because it was Fallout 4, and the only ones that I played before were New Vegas 3. Enemies don't really use grenades or anything like that. And I had gotten up onto a place above an enemy who had a melee weapon, so what I was doing was just like shooting down at everybody from there. And then one of them threw a grenade. And I died.
Oh, poor you.
So yeah, basically never get cocky in a video game, ever. Because you'll just end up inciting something to come kick your ass. It's something I would like to dub the anime villain rule. Do not brag or monologue, otherwise the hero will start yelling, his theme song will start playing, and then you'll die.
Rift is gone. Open the gate.
Right away, Lady Cassandra.
We are clear for the moment. Well done.
Oh, also,
That thing on your head.
I watched some Death Battle recently.
No?
First of all, there was one Death Battle that really pissed me off, not because who I wanted to win lost. Like, honestly, I didn't care about the victor of that. The battle was Crash Bandicoot versus Spyro. But at one point they said that, like, if Spyro goes into Dark Spyro mode, he can't use his most powerful attack. But then in the battle, he went into Dark Spyro mode and used his most powerful attack and won.
You made it.
That sounds
Chancellor Roderick,
wrong.
this is...
I know who she
Like, if you're going to break the rules, don't share them with us so we can make fun of you for breaking the rules.
criminal to Valroyo to face execution.
Order me? You are a glorified clerk, a bureaucrat.
And you are a thug, but a thug who supposedly serves the Chantry.
We serve the most holy, Chancellor. As you well know.
Justinia is dead. We must elect a replacement and obey her orders on the matter.
So none of you are actually in charge here.
You killed everyone who was in charge. Call a retreat, Seeker. Our position here is hopeless.
We can stop this before it's too late.
How? You won't survive long enough to reach the temple, even with all your soldiers.
We must get to the temple. It's the quickest route.
But not the safest. Our forces can charge as a distraction while we go through the mountains.
We lost contact with an entire squad on that path. It's too risky.
Listen to me. Abandon this now, before more lives are lost.
How do you think we should proceed?
Now you're asking me what I think.
You have the mark.
And you are the one we must keep alive. Since we cannot agree on our own,
Use the mountain path. Work together. You all know what's at stake.
Liliana, bring everyone left in the valley. Everyone.
On your head be the consequences, Seeker.
So Jackson. Alright, guess you're not here for a bit. Time to climb up all of the ladders.
The path to the temple lies just beyond it.
What manner of tunnel is this? A mine?
Part of an old mining complex. These mountains are full of such paths.
And your missing soldiers are in there somewhere?
Along with whatever has detained them.
We shall see soon enough.
Maybe I should have picked someone with a shield.
That cannot be all of them.
So the others could be holed up ahead.
Our priority must be the breach. Unless we seal it soon, no one is safe.
I'm leaving that to the lady with the glowing hand.
Lady Cassandra!
Lieutenant, you're alive.
Just barely.
You are becoming quite proficient at this.
Let's hope it works on the big one.
Thank the Maker you finally arrived, Lady Cassandra. I don't think we could have held out much longer.
Thank our prisoner, Lieutenant. She insisted we come this way.
The prisoner? Then you...
Closing rifts and saving soldiers. It's what I do.
Then you have my sincere gratitude.
The way into the valley behind us is clear for the moment. Go, while you still can.
At once. Quickly, let's move!
The path ahead appears to be clear of demons as well.
Let's hurry before that changes. Down the ladder. That's the way to the temple.
So, holes in the Fade don't just accidentally happen, right?
If enough magic is brought to bear, it is possible.
But there are easier ways to make things explode.
That is true.
We will consider how this happened once the immediate danger is past.
The Temple of Sacred Ashes.
What's left of it?
That
Did you
is
fall
where
off a
you
cliff
were
and waste one of the healing potions?
And our soldiers found you. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was.
Reach is a long way up.
You're here. Thank the Maker.
Liliana, have your men take up positions around the temple. This is your chance to end this. Are you ready?
I'm not sure how to even start getting up to that thing.
No. This rift was the first, and it is the key. Seal it, and perhaps we seal the breach.
Then let's find a way down. And be careful.
So, what you mean is obviously jump off of here, right?
Now is the hour of our victory.
I mean, you could walk around, but it's such a long way.
What are we hearing?
At a guess, the person who created the breach.
What's going on here?
That was your voice. Most Holy called out to you, but...
What's going on here?
Run while you can! Come on then!
We have an intruder. Kill her, now.
You were there! Who attacked? And the Divine, is she... Was this vision true? What are we seeing?
I don't remember.
Echoes of what happened here. The Fade bleeds into this place. This rift is not sealed, but it is closed, albeit temporarily. I believe that with the mark, the rift can be opened, and then sealed properly and safely. However, opening the rift will likely attract attention from the other side.
That means demons! Stand ready!
Well, fuck.
Now! We must strip its defenses, wear it down. The demon is vulnerable. Now!
didn't know you were awake. I swear.
Is this another prison?
No. I mean, I don't think so.
Then where am I? Tell me.
I beg your forgiveness and your blessing. I am but a humble servant. You are back in Haven, my lady. They say you saved us. The breach stopped growing, just like the mark on your hand. It's all anyone has talked about for the last 3 days.
So you're saying they're happy with me?
I'm only saying what I heard. I didn't mean anything by it. I'm certain Lady Cassandra would want to know you've wakened. She said, at once.
And where is she?
In the Chantry, with the Lord Chancellor. At once, she said.
Let's see.
That's her. That's the Herald of Trust.
That's her. She stopped the breach from getting any bigger.
Chancellor Roderick says that the Chancellor wants nothing to do with us.
That isn't Chancellor Roderick's decision, sister.
Have you gone completely mad? She should be taken to Val Royo immediately, to be tried by whomever becomes divine.
I do not believe she is guilty.
The prisoner
Let's eavesdrop a
failed,
little.
Seeker. The breach is still in the sky. For all you know, she intended it this way.
I do not believe that.
That is not for you to decide. Your duty is to serve the Chantry.
My duty is to serve the principles on which the Chantry was founded, Chancellor, as is yours.
Chain her. I want her prepared for travel to the capital for trial.
Disregard that and leave us.
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
Let me guess. You need my help.
You have done plenty. Your actions will be taken into account by the new divine.
Have a care, Chancellor. The breach is not the only threat we face.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave. Someone most holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect?
You, and many others.
But not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The divine called to her for help.
So her survival, that thing on her hand, all a coincidence.
Providence. The Maker sent her to us in our darkest hour.
"5 minutes ago you wanted me dead, and now I'm your savior."
I was wrong. Perhaps I still am. I will not, however, pretend you were not exactly what we needed when we needed it.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn. We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order with or without your approval.
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
You're trying to start a holy war.
We are already at war. You are already involved.
Oi.
Its mark is upon you. As to whether the war is holy, that depends on what we discover.
What if I refuse?
You can go if you wish.
You should know that while some believe you chosen, many still think you guilty. The Inquisition can only protect you if you are with us.
We can also help you.
It will not be easy if you stay. But you cannot pretend this has not changed you.
When I woke up, I certainly didn't picture this outcome.
Neither did we.
Help us fix this before it's too late.
So they went to the Mages and the Templars, those two ravens. Interesting.
Hi.
Well, I guess that's the first part. For anything else, I'm gonna go and quickly grab a couple things. Being the notes and the, logging stand in Haven.
Oh, you want to talk?
Give me about a minute. I'm gonna
Okay.
stop the stream after I get the logging stand. So, yeah, that's been roughly the first hour of gameplay. I made it through the tutorial, including the fight with the Pride Demon. Grabbed a couple things. And I'll start streaming another episode maybe a couple days from now. Hasn't been too hard, but yeah. Guess I'm done.